I have the privilege to introduce the person who least needs an introduction in this crowd, Hubie Jones. He is Emeritus Dean of the Boston University School of Social Work. He is the former Executive Director of many, many things, including the Roxbury Multi-Service Center. He is the guiding spirit of the task force, The Way We Go to School, which led to groundbreaking legislation in special education and bilingual education. He is currently along with David House, the guiding light of the Boston Children's Choir, which I hope everyone will watch over and over again at great occasions, nationally, I hope now, and mentor to many, many of the people here. So I would like to present to you the Dean of us all, Hubie Jones.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It is great to be at this launch party. When Barry Dim came to talk to me about his idea to launch an institute for the training and development of nonprofit leaders, I quickly embraced the proposal and pledged my support. When I later learned that Christian McCormick had embraced the institute and would bring to bear the resources of Boston University School of Management, I knew that Barry had the makings of a winner. So first, let me congratulate Barry, Kristen, the BU School of Management, and the Foundation investors for coming together to break important new ground in the Boston community. We have in this region the broadest and deepest nonprofit service sector of any metropolitan region of comparable size in the nation. If it is to be a powerful sector, it must be powered by managerial leadership that can build and sustain community-based organizations that deliver services at a level of excellence. At the end of the day, foundations don't fund programs or courses. They fund leadership. If they do not have confidence that the leader is capable of using resources to achieve the organization's intended outcomes and declared mission, then funders will not invest in the organization in major ways. At best, they will give you go-away money, an amount that will not really be helpful to you. In short, it is all about leadership and managerial competence. So the more stellar managerial leaders we can produce, the greater the chance of having a viable, robust nonprofit service sector in the Boston region. I strongly believe that this institute's model of education, building on the capacity and strengths of local grassroots leaders that combines them with classroom learning, real-time application, and mentoring, has great promise. I expect great things from the leaders who go through this program. Boston is the intellectual capital of the country, maybe the world. It is inspiring to see a university, my alma mater, engage with nonprofit organizations to find solutions to difficult challenges in our communities. Although it is critical that we have nonprofit managers with solid skills in fiscal management, fundraising, strategic planning, and the development of human talent, we most need managerial leaders with the accent on leadership. We need leaders who are driven to build great organizations that leave an imprint on a community, organizations that are a powerful presence, without which the community would be much poorer. We need managerial leaders who inspire others to be visionary and bold in pursuit of social justice. We need managerial leaders who can build working partnerships with their boards, respecting and appreciating the essential tension created by accountability and avoiding slippage into adversarial conflict. In fact, this week I just heard about two major nonprofit social service agencies in Boston's black community one of them once the pillar of the black community, that is going to collapse because they have been having adversarial fights between board and staff members and managers for well over 3 years, and now we see where that leads. We need managerial leaders who collaborate with other institutions and leaders in their orbit by sharing their strategic intelligence, planning resources, and professional development assets. A managerial leader who does not know that he or she and their organization can go faster and farther if they collaborate with others is dysfunctional in today's world. Neil Pearce, the astute writer on cities and regions, claimed that the Boston region lacks a collaboration gene. The participants in this program must come out of it with a commitment to end the silo nonsense that pervades too much of this community. Every organization should be guided by an excellent strategic plan. But let us be clear, you cannot plan for unforeseen opportunities that will come your way. You must have the intelligence to seize the right ones and reject the quote-unquote opportunities that would divert you from your mission and key objectives. Seizing the right opportunities will usually require you to make organizational adjustments not previously contemplated. A great managerial leader has to be nimble, quick of foot, without losing his or her way. Our president-elect has modeled the characteristics of successful leadership. Great discipline with a capital D. Top-flight organization from the bottom up. Consistent messages and branding. Effective use of information technology. Bold action. And being cool and focused when under fire. This is no ordinary time. This is no ordinary time. And any leader who is thinking in ordinary ways will just not succeed during this period of national crisis. Unless the funders, planners, political leaders, and nonprofit organizational managers forge extraordinary collaboration and take smart strategic steps, the nonprofit service sector will be diminished in unfortunate ways. We simply have to take sector collaboration to the 10th power. We have no choice. I learned long ago that when a nonprofit organization is financially challenged, it is not a time to shrink or backpedal. That is the time for innovative, creative, and bold actions to plow through to the other side. Pragmatism has its place. Organizational adjustments might have to be made. Pragmatism should not lower our vision or decrease our aggressive quests for the resources that we need to sustain our work. This is not a time to wallow in despair and feel sorry for ourselves. This is a time to be bold. This is a time to go for broke. Best wishes to the new class. I hope that you will have a powerful and useful learning experience. I know that you will. Thank you very much.